All right, man. So now Shelly Finkel comes out and said they ready for his fighter Deontay Wilder to take on Anthony Joshua. All right. Not people saying that now Wilder want to fight Joshua and all that type of stuff, but I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all real quick, right? So a lot of people don't know what exactly happened in those negotiations with the first negotiation with Deontay Wilder and Alexander Us. I mean with Anthony Joshua. Okay. And I'm about to give y'all an inside information on this that I got the other day. Deontay Wilder co-manager Shelly Finkel has said they are open to fighting Anthony Joshua. It really depends on mentally what Joshua feels he needs. If he needs a break and comeback fight, or if he feels the real redemption is with Deontay Wilder, we open to it. So, see, a lot of fans get on here and they don't know what they talking about, right? And sometimes I don't know what I be talking about. If somebody get me correct or get me together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got two parts on this, right? I think I got two parts on this. So I got you right here, right? So it says blank. I hear AJ made over 100 million, and well, we gonna say that one, right? We say that one for the end of the video. I'm gonna remember, promise y'all. So here we go. He said blank. I seen the videos where Eddie Hearn said Hearn needed Anthony Joshua to win the fight in order to get the mega deal from the zone and the investors in the Middle East. Hearn promised the investors in the Middle East that he was going to deliver undisputed clash between Anthony Joshua and somebody else. Looks like his money is about run out. Why do you think Hearn is taking Anthony Joshua on the world tour and all of a sudden the titles don't matter? The titles matter, asks Heyman. All right. Floyd Mayweather and Anthony Joshua need to be brothers. Heyman invests all Floyd's money. That's why he's doing exhibition matchups. And Eddie Hearn is just taking Joshua's money. And I pretty much figured that when I'm gonna tell you why when that kind of clicked in my head is when he just posted that video. When he just posted that video about he just did an interview. I can't remember who the interview was with, but when he did that interview and he said that the sanctioning fees took all Anthony Joshua's money. So apparently, I'm gonna get to this second part about Joshua pretty soon and his money. Apparently, Anthony Joshua, they owe Eddie lying on his purses. I got some other tidbits for y'all too. Eddie lying on his purses. So but like I said before, man, everybody speculates, especially in the UK, Anthony Joshua is Deontay Wilder, Deontay Wilder is the business. And I'm gonna go even deeper. It's just the business. Just give me a minute. Y'all know y'all here. It's just the business of boxing, bro. That's what it is. It's just the business of boxing. They can say they both want to fight, but you gotta understand it's mouths that get fed before it's mouths that get fed before the money drops to their account. You see what I'm saying? It's other people that's gonna touch that money before it get to them. And they want to make sure everything is good on their side of the deal. First, they want to make sure they pocket straight. They ain't think about the fighters. If y'all think Al Heyman is making less money than the fighters, you out your mind. That's not capitalism. Making sure your people, you all making the same, when the fighters making a little bit more. That's a lie. These Eddie Hearn and all them, man, and Anthony Joshua, bro. He is taking out Anthony Joshua money allegedly. I do believe that. We hear about Zora complain, and then he said he can't afford Billy Joe Saunders no more and all that type of stuff. What? How? I know his own money dried up. But now he can't afford these guys. And it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. And Joshua getting hammed. If he sat down with somebody like Al Heyman or somebody like Bob Arum or something, he'd probably be super caked up. super caked up. If he ain't, if he ain't making the money he said ain't making, hey, that's what they believe in. Just let Eddie handle it. And Eddie probably taking them to the bank. Can't tell you like you make sure nice bed like that too, or whatever the situation was. You gotta make sure your business together. But only time gonna tell. Only time gonna tell. It's crazy. It really is. That man, he's taking all his money. I don't know what to say. But here, I got something for you. Hold on, y'all too. So it says, bro, he needs to explain something. How if Wilder and AJ would have happened for Undisputed, who would have been the A side in the fight to you? Deontay Wilder would have been the A side, somebody on the inside, because the fight would have taken place in Vegas. Anthony Joshua does not have an established fan base here in America. It's a difference. I'm going to give you prime example. 2007, when Floyd Mayweather fought Ricky Hatton. Ricky had a bigger fan base, but was the B side. When Lennox Lewis fought Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis was the B side. When you have a name in here in America, that surpasses everything. He said the only way Anthony Joshua or Lennox Lewis would have been the A side against any top heavyweight was if the fight was taking place in the United Kingdom, which would never happen because Mega Fight could never make what it would make in Vegas. So it's a no-go. There you go. There you go. And that's why they're not breaking records or nothing like that. That's why records are not being financially broken over there. It's a cap on a ticket price. It's a cap on a pay-per-view, which is good for the fans, honestly. There's a cap everywhere. I got some more too, bro. Hold on. Unless I read it already. Hold on. I had another one too. Oh, yeah, I already read it about them. So, hold on. That ain't it. Hey, did I read this one? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I didn't read this one. I don't think. So, I think I did read this one. Hold on. Get it together. Get it together. So yeah, I think I did read this. Let me share with you when Deontay and Joshua was in negotiations to fight the fight. I don't think I said this. The investors in the Middle East wasn't even willing to put up the money for Wilder Joshua to come over there, and the fight was the fight after we found out that the zone deal was not real. If Anthony Joshua made over 100 million, like Hearn said, why the Middle East didn't want to give Wilder the same money? His name is bigger than Ruiz and Usyk here in America. Anthony Joshua has a whole country in his corner and has yet to set or break any records. That shows and tells you that a UK fighter is only a draw in the United Kingdom. There you go. They said that they didn't want to put up $100 million for the Wilder and Joshua fight. There you have it. So, and I'm gonna bring y'all exclusive insider information. So I don't know if the 50 million wasn't or was real, but apparently, whatever they paying Eddie Hearn for these fights, it ain't what they saying it is. That he reporting to the media how much money they making. So, I mean, it is what it is. Quite frankly, but um, but there's some inside information. People just saying, "Oh, Wilder, that DAZN deal was not real." I told y'all that it was not real, but Eddie Hearn got public opinion. You know, you know. So But but there you have it. Now I don't. I'm gonna ask about that $50 million. That I will, if I remember, I will ask about that. So we gotta keep it fair for all sides, you know. But it's just the business of boxing, something that we wouldn't understand. It's just the business of boxing, and that's exactly what it is. It's business. So like I said before, if y'all think the fighters getting a lion's share of the money, just know they not. These promoters eating like fat rats, and they don't take a punch or throw a punch. So don't forget that they don't take a punch or throw a punch. Don't forget that. So it ain't that Anthony Joshua scared. It ain't that Deontay Wilder scared. It's the business. It's the business. So apparently they was willing to send Wilder over there, and it sounded like they want to split 50 apiece. I'm just saying it sounded like that. And in the Middle East, they want to put the money up. But that was then. But now they didn't build arenas and stuff. It might be a different story now. But Andrew Weeds got paid pretty good. That's what we can say. But that's all up to them. But him getting paid good is what, 10, $15 million. You know, that's what him getting paid good is. But he probably got somewhere between that the second time. First time he probably like $5 million. Still good money compared to what he was making. He just was fighting in Detroit on this little circuit with Demetrius Saute before he signed with PBC. You know, so people don't understand that the zone deal was not real, and I continue to tell y'all that Tevin Farmer deal for the Tank Davis, and I ain't the biggest fan of PBC neither. It was not real. The proof of funds was not there. Andrade and Charlo, proof of funds was not there. There was no proof of funds. When they did it, they sat down. That's what they said. We messed up the Wilder deal. It was no proof of funds for Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Once again, there were no proof of funds. None. No proof of funds. You have to be able to have proof of funds. And when it came to what fight was that? When Bob Arum was talking about how they say in the Middle East they always want to put the money up for the fights, but they never could provide how or where the money was coming from. Proof of funds. Proof of funds. Now Hearn really had $1 billion, dog. You think he'd have walked away with more than just Danny Jacob, Jesse Vargas, and a couple other people. So, me, just something, man. I'm learning more and more about the business of boxing, and I'm always gonna share it with y'all, man. So, check out the heavyweight boxing playlist, check out the boxing news playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. hit the link tree. I'm everywhere on there. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, Spotify, the whole shebang. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.